Hey guys, James Grandstaff here. All right, so what I'm going to do in this video is walk you through the email campaign that resulted in the $15,000 in sales for Kimball. And again, that was just in the first 5 days. This thing is going to go on to make sales day after day after day because we have this campaign automated. So real quick, Kimball mentioned that, he kind of joked about how I was contacting him saying, hey man, or I was texting him actually saying, hey man, you're leaving money on the table. And it was kind of funny because I would send him these text messages that said, quote, stop leaving money on the table, end quote, and then I would put my name, signed James Grandstaff. And he would always reply LOL or, make some kind of joke. And I was serious, right? And he knew I was serious. But it was just kind of funny how I would joke with him about it. And then 5 days after we get this thing implemented, he already brings in $15,000, which was double his investment to get this follow-up series written. I wrote every email here that you're going to see, one by one personally for Kimball. So I went through his whole campaign. We got on the phone. We kind of strategized a couple different angles. And then I just went to work, boom, wrote the emails. And, of course, you already saw the result. So let's get to it here. The first email the subject line is, your acres of diamonds awaits. Now, he actually sells... or he has a marketing system that helps you build multiple streams of income. So he's targeting people that are in the home business industry that are looking to get basically newbies that are trying to make money online. That's his main target market. So here's the thing about the acres of diamonds. I'll just open up this email real quick. I probably won't spend as much time on all of the other emails as I will this one because this one kind of set the stage for this entire campaign. So being in this industry myself, with a little bit of a background in the home-based business industry, I understand the mindset of most of the people that come into this industry. When they first start out, they're bouncing around from thing to thing. They're going from system to system, and they can't stay with anything long enough to actually make something work. You might be able to relate to that. I know I can. When I first started online, that's exactly what happened to me. I would jump around from thing to thing, nothing worked, and that was part of my problem, not staying with something long enough. So I go through here and I tell the story. I'm just going to read it to you because it's pretty awesome. It's about have you heard the story of Acres of Diamonds? It's about a farmer who lived in Africa and through a friend became tremendously excited about looking for diamonds. Diamonds were already discovered in abundance on the African continent. And this farmer got so excited about the idea of millions of dollars worth of diamonds that he sold his farm to head out to the diamond line. He wandered all over the continent. As the years slipped by, constantly searching for diamonds, wealth, which he never found, eventually he went completely broke and threw himself into a river and drowned. Meanwhile, the new owner of his farm picked up an unusual-looking rock about the size of a country egg and put it on his mantle as a sort of curiosity. A visitor stopped by, and while viewing the rock, he couldn't believe his eyes. He told the new owner of the farm that the funny-looking rock on his mantle was about the biggest diamond that had ever been found. The new owner of the farm said, heck, the whole farm is covered with them. And sure enough, it was. The farm turned out to be the Kimberley Diamond Mine, the richest the world has ever known. The original farmer was literally standing on acres of diamonds until he sold his farm. The end. So the reason I put this in here in the very first email that goes out, as soon as they opt into the page, they opt into Kimball's main page, they opt in and they immediately get this email. So the bottom line is right down here, I said, do yourself and your family a favor. Take the time to explore the 5-minute mogul system before rushing off to the next big thing. It might just be your acres of diamonds. Talk soon, Kimball. So that was the whole setup to this campaign, which is, hey, you've opted into 1 million web pages already promising you to make money online. Why don't you just slow down this time and take a minute to go through it? Because it's actually a pretty cool system that Kimball's put together here. So that was the first email that went out to set the stage. And if you noticed, if I go back to the messages, you'll notice here that I think it's like almost a 40% open rate on this thing. And there's thousands of people on this list. He gets 500 to 1,000 leads per day. So then the next email says $875 per month from Pure Leverage. And this was just meant to be kind of fun, right? So I'll walk you through this one real quick. Again, I'm not going to spend as much time. I'm just going to kind of go through it real fast for you. This was just kind of to show a little bit of Kimball's personality. I've known the guy for years, so it was pretty easy to come up with this campaign for him. But it starts out with, here's a funny story. And he talks about his wife, Brooke, who's also involved in the company. And they just had this little conversation back and forth about how she wanted to keep all the Pure Leverage money that was coming in. And instead, Kimball just set up a campaign for her. And actually, she's making $875 a month from it. So that was really it. And then this is more of just an action step. Tells them to log into the members area, because once they opted in, they actually became a member of the system. So the purpose was to click here, go into the members area, and basically complete step 1, more or less. We call them spaces. It's a game board. But nonetheless, it was like, hey, go in, log in, complete space 1, and we'll see you in tomorrow's email, which is all about traffic, leads, and cash. So then the next email said, let's get you some traffic. So if we open that up, again, this is basically just an action step type thing. They've already signed up. They're already members of the system. This was just, hey, let's log into the system and complete space 2. So more or less, this is just, just to take action, just telling them what to do basically for the next step. So actually, I think I can probably just go through the rest of these pretty quick here to get through it. Want done for you traffic, again, just telling them that there's done for you traffic available. And then there's a little bit of this was kind of neat. I did this exercise. I had them do this exercise in this email where it says, how much money do you need? I'll walk through this pretty quick because this kind of leads up to the rest of the campaign. So in this email, I basically just kind of start getting them to think about what their dream lifestyle looks like in terms of, how much money they need to live the life that they want. So I basically have them do this exercise where I ask them to write down on a paper and pen what they need for how much rent, cars, utilities, vacation, schooling, food, fun, basically everything what everything would cost for their dream lifestyle. And I gave them an example of, rent $10,000 a month. That's, if they want a big giant house on the ocean, well, there you go. It'd probably be about 10 grand a month for a mortgage. Cars, 3 grand. And we just kind of go through this little exercise here. Then in the next email, the subject line says, your dream lifestyle begins now. So in this email, I basically tell them to go through and ask them just to take a quick survey. So, and the survey basically says, tell me what you need in terms of income. How much do you need to make a month? How much are you making? Tell me what your biggest challenges are. So then we surveyed them and we used that data for the next few steps in this follow-up sequence. So let me go to that real quick. So the next one was, your survey results, please do not share. So in this campaign, or in this email, I basically just reveal the results of the survey based on real survey results. People were taking the survey, plugged in the results. A good couple, I think 200, 300, 400 people actually went through the survey, and we grabbed the results and just showed them what happened, what everybody else was saying. So how much monthly income do you need to live your dream lifestyle? 30% said they wanted between $5,000 and $9,000. Second question was, how much you're currently making online? 90% are making less than $1,000. And then which would you benefit from most? If my sales team called your leads, if you had access to high quality done for you traffic, video training showing you how to get free traffic, a high converting sales funnel set up for you, all of the above was 63%. Everybody wanted all of that. And then finally, what is your biggest challenge? This was sorted by phrases and words. I don't really need to get into that. But anyway, so then I go down here, talk a little bit about that 90% of you want to make $30,000 per month. Then I go in and give a testimonial from a current member. So this is one of Kimball's members. His name is Justin, who just within 45 days, he invested $1,459. He made $2,100 on the front end, 33 trials, and so on and so on. So I pretty much just added all of this up. And I'm not going to go through all of it with you right here. But I think the bottom line, if he continued at that same rate, this particular member, Justin, it would take him about 12 months to get to the $30,000 a month range. So then what we did was basically said, hey, we're going to give you this 26%. 26% of you said you wanted my sales team to call your leads, so you got it. I'm going to give you that. We're going to give you access to high quality done for you traffic. We're going to give you the free video training course on how to get free traffic. And we're going to give you a high converting sales funnel. So basically, it's just everything that they asked for, Kimball's providing. Then down here, we come into and we start a time limited offer. you can save. He actually gives them a discount on the Tycoon level, which is the highest membership level that he offers. So instead of paying $1,200, you can get it for $985, and he split the payments up into 5 payments of $197. And it just kind of restates those bonuses. Click here, and then this thing automatically populates the day and time future. So like right here where it says day, month plus 4, it actually automatically pre-populates a future date. So this is like an evergreen sale that all of these prospects go through. Then the next email, let's see, that was your survey results. The next email, do not miss. All this really, this email is basically a restate of that first, the survey results email. So it says, hey, Kimball here. I wrote you yesterday to tell you about the incredible deal you can get on the Tycoon membership as my way of saying thank you for taking the survey. And keep in mind, it ends on such and such a date, which is the same date. But again, this automatically shows up in the email when they get sent. This is through Aweber. And here's your link to save $215. And then I carbon copied the original message that was sent from yesterday here, so in case they'd missed it, they can read the whole entire email again. So this is email 2 for the offer. As far as the second email, basically reminding them about the offer, or the time, I guess the limited offer, I should say. And then down here, I'm not going to go through them all. Your discount expires in 2 days. Then we do it ends for you tomorrow, and then final chance. All right, I'll just click on one more here. This your discount expires in 2 days. This email got, I think they were getting shorter and shorter toward the end. We just wanted people to click the link, get over there before the timer expires. And then, yep, this one, yep. So I basically just said, hey, the quick reminder, this thing ends in a couple days. Here's the full scoop. And then restate the bonuses, and then boom. Now I'll show you what the page looks like. Let's see if I go in here. So here's what the page looks like. You might have seen it from Kimball's video. This video right here. This video Kimball did real quick. It's a 6-minute video, basically restating those stats from the survey, and then letting them know that they can save $215 on the Tycoon membership, and then a restate of the bonuses, the total value, and then some testimonials from his current members. And then as soon as they click this link, they're able to go in and take advantage of that special offer. And this is the page right here. This page right here has already generated 15 grand in the first 5 days. That's 15,000 in sales. That is if everyone makes the full 5 payments. That's where that 15,000 came from. It didn't generate 15,000 from just the initial payments, but if everyone came in, or if everyone continues to pay for the full 5 months, we added all that up, and that is 15,000 in total sales. And the cool thing is, this is actually set up for his affiliates too. His affiliates, his members actually benefit from this system. So he's just crushing it. And if I go back to the page, and then, yep, and then there's the final 2 messages that basically just say, hey, ends for you tomorrow, and then final chance. And then the cool thing is, when that timer hits 0, what will happen is that page will redirect, and it'll say, sorry, the sale has ended. And then it'll redirect to the main page, and that offer is expired. So this is like technologically programmed to expire. So there is no like false scarcity here or anything like that. So if you have a list, or if you have a campaign, an idea that you want to put together, you're launching a new product and you're not sure what to do for a follow-up campaign, look, click the button below this video, fill out an application, let's get together, and I will write your email campaign for you. Again, you'll see the qualification requirements on the next page, but if you are the right person, if I can help you, I certainly will, and we can just knock it out of the park like I've done for Kimball and so many others. So that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll talk to you real soon. All right, bye-bye.